Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Ashley.
I'm Amy.
And we're Martin Midlife Misadventures. What do we got today?
We have our weekly budget prepper pantry haul.
Yep, we're $5 over budget, and I'm telling you it's because we bought paper towels for $5.
Yeah.
Had we not gotten those, but you got to do what you got to do. We got some other stuff to show you, so let's get started.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're really hurting in the pain relief areas, cough medicines, things like that. It's just empty. Just over $25 this week. We'll start with these vinyl gloves, 8 packs, $1 each. Would you look at that? They're adding security tags. These will honestly, one will go in my kitchen, one will go in the shop. We do have gloves in our medical kit, but I didn't want to take from those in order to cut up my chili peppers, so that's why I got these. We've got vitamin C, 100 milligram tablets plus rose hips, 60 caplets for $1.13. The best by date is the end of 2024. 2 cans of tomatoes here, tomatoes with green chilies, 90 cents each. 4 cans of these chili beans. They're one of my absolute favorite. These have a great best by date for 2025. $1.10 each on these. They were out of all plain white sugar, but they did have brown sugar. They had brown sugar, $2 for 2 pounds, and powdered sugar, $2 for 2 pounds, so we got that. On the sale shelf, we found these toilet papers on sale for $1 each, so we picked up 2 4-packs of that. Some quart-size baggies for $1, 18-pack. A 10-pack of freezer baggies for $1. And this $1 aluminum foil. Yes, this is the cheapest foil, but that's all they had. $2.50 for this 5-pound bag of all-purpose flour, and $5 for this 6-pack of paper towels. Okay, here we are with what I'm putting back this week. Look at my kitty Night-Night. She's so sweet. Oh, and look at this over here. Are you hiding? Are you hiding like E.T.? All right, back to business. Just this morning I made this hot cocoa because one of you said you made our recipe and added the cinnamon for Mexican hot cocoa. So that's what I did. I added cinnamon to this batch, half gallon of it. If you want the original recipe, I'll put it up in the cards for you. These were the golden lentils, the kosher golden lentils that we were gifted last month. I finally got these repackaged in a nice jar, as well as the green kosher lentils. 4 pounds fits in each jar. A hair short of 4 pounds. Now these lentils were just the cheapy kind, and I fit 1.5 pounds of them in this container. Yes, it's a pickle container, bread and butter pickles, and let me tell you, you got to soak these lids. You got to make a paste out of vinegar and oh my gosh, vinegar and baking soda. Smear it on the inside of the lid, let it dry completely, and then soak them in hot, soapy water and scrub them. This lid barely had any smell left to it, and it's because it's the bread and butter. If it had been dill, it still would have smelled like pickles. This one, on the other hand, that I saved from going in the trash, just completely smells like garlic. I don't think there's any getting that smell out. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make some garlic butter, ready to go garlic butter, keep it in the refrigerator, and then it doesn't matter that it smells like garlic. I did use a Powerade container. I got 1.5 pounds of white rice in that container. Oh, sorry, kitty. And then I saved this is from some creamer. All right, everybody, how about that haul? No, it was good. It was good. Very disappointed we couldn't find regular sugar. And as far as the flour goes, oh my gosh, they only had 2 all-purpose and 1 self-rising on the shelf. I would have grabbed both, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
Yeah, so if you guys, you need to really be getting that flour.
And let me tell you why. Some of you know, some of you don't. We have exclusively been baking all our bread products from scratch for a year now.
And when she says we, she means she.
I mean I. And let me tell you, I'm talking hamburger buns, hot dog buns, hoagie rolls, loaves of bread, all
Dinner
from
rolls.
scratch.
Oh, so good.
Okay, not only has it saved us a ton of money, that's a whole nother subject, but it's a lot of flour.
Yeah.
For 3 adults, me, Amy, and Grandpa, we've used over 200 pounds of flour in a year's time. 200 pounds, okay? So when I'm constantly saying, get your flour, get your sugar, it's because you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
You're absolutely gonna need it if you want bread products, and bread products are absolutely gonna be necessary because they are filling. They will fill your bellies. They will fill the children's bellies, most importantly.
Yeah. Well, and there's a reason, you know, that we give thanks for our daily bread.
Exactly.
Because it can sustain you. It
Yeah.
can sustain you. And I'll tell you what, it's so filling.
It is.
So, especially unleavened bread. It is
Yeah.
so filling, and it can be so good if you do it right.
Yeah, so we're going to be having a lot of bread videos coming up because I just think people need to overcome this fear. There's nothing to fear except the fact that you're going to be mad because your homemade bread is going to be so much more delicious
Yeah.
and filling and all those things and cheaper. I don't care what anyone says. Even if you're buying yeast and using yeast, you don't need a whole packet of yeast when you bake bread. You've just got to learn about it, and it is way cheaper than purchasing it. And there's cheap ways to make bread, and there's very, very expensive ways to make bread. You need to learn the cheap ways, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, learn all ways, but definitely depend upon, you know, where your budget is. And, you know, the Bible says that a loaf of bread will be a day's wages.
Yeah.
So, you got to stock up.
Yep, stock up on that flour. Get your wheat berries, flour, all kinds of flours. Whatever it is that you like, please try to get you a big, I mean big abundance. If we're purchasing 5 pounds a week now, I'm going to use about half of that in a week's time. So I'm only getting ahead about 2.5 pounds per week. When we switch to winter, it will be 5 pounds per week that we are using, no joke. So I won't be getting ahead if I only purchase the 5 pounds.
Yeah, we really need to look into getting some wheat berries. I know
More.
that we had talked about that. It's just a storage issue for us at this point, so we're trying to figure it out.
We'll get it all worked out.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, big bread discussion today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please give us a thumbs up.
Please like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment below.
And we are going to be talking to you really soon. God bless you all.
Peace.
You had something to say, didn't you?
Mornings with Granny. Thank you so much for my gold-toed socks. I love them so much.
Tell them, though, how you're coveting them and not wanting to wear them because you want to keep them perfect.
I'm going to leave one package untouched. Just in case. Like, I don't know, 3 years down the road, you know, we may need socks and you can't buy any.
But you love them, huh?
I love them. Thank you.
Look at that. Right on. What are you doing? You look so little. Are you
having
laying?
your morning bedtime?
Yeah, morning time. There's little sister. Oh, they're so adorable.